Hello, how the devil are you all? Hope you all good. Right, this talk I'd like to chat about today is, again, it's so intense and so long. I am just going to keep it basic for now. If anybody else has any questions or anything about this subject I'm going to talk about, please ask me, email me, or ask me on the Realms of Supernatural on the Hangout there. I'm always willing to ask any questions. By the way, this place I'm in, it's my bedroom. My study is just getting redecorated. Once my study is all done, refurbished, I should be back in my study and I can talk to you in better surroundings. But this is just temporary. But I just want to get this information out. I know when me and Lee went live, I think last year, there was a few questions about low astral, and I answered them basically, basic. No, we don't have much time. Again, as above, so below, as I said in my last video. These are all classrooms, places to learn, to grow. That is, this is why we're here, to grow, to evolve, to grow to be a better being. We are all magicians. You might not think so, but we are. Everything is magic. Energy is magic. And there are nice magicians, and there are naughty, bad magicians. As above, so below. So as I was talking to my spirit about the spirit realms, there are around this earth 4 planes which are not, and I'll say again, they are not natural to the earth. They are man-made. These 4 lower planes are referred to as the hells, and there is no hell, by the way. That's just a religion way to control you. They are places where there is sun that gets down there. If you have watched Lord of the Rings and some like the Mordor and the not very nice places, it gives you a better, I think that's the best depiction of the low astral realms. The sun does get down there, but it's not very bright. But there are still oceans, still life, there are mountains, oceans, forests of a kind. But the sun doesn't get very much down there. These places are, again, places, and they are physical. And these are places of murderers, rapists, drug users, killers, anything, anybody who's black in nature, magic-wise. All the evil, all the low life, all the scum you might think. Low astral. But these are people, they are still be helped. Some people have been not there for long, if they see they're out of their ways. But again, as the Lord says, it's exact. Birds of a feather flock together. So if you have evil intent and you're not a very nice person, you're not going to go to a high place of people who are completely different what you think you are. So these people congregate with their own kind. And again, if you watch Lord of the Rings and some of the areas and some of them, then you get a better idea of the low astral realms. And in these realms, there are very high black magicians who today still and do control most of this world we live in now. I'm not going to go into this. I am just trying to tell you that the astral realms do interfere, and this is why today there's so much fear, so much unrest, so much nastiness about, because of this interference. As your loved ones come in to see you, they can also come in as well and do their dastardly stuff. Also, I'd like to say my take on these aliens, these so-called intelligent beings who come from another planet to abduct us. It is absolute lunacy. You know, you just look at some of this and you can throw it in the bin. If any intelligent being, really, who has the technology to go from their planet to this, really, would he want to abduct us? Really? I know of one, a ship that comes in many close proximity to this earth, to watch us. They can just, with a flick of a switch, pinpoint anybody, one person on this planet, zoom in onto him and even look into his aura. Maybe his past lives as well. Amazing? Yes, and it's true. Why would any intelligent alien being want to come here, pick up people, abduct them, put them through this horrendous nightmare? These higher intelligent people are our brothers and sisters in a higher classroom or higher college. The reason why these abductions or people see these craft are two things. One is the government. They are back engineering this craft, back engineering these stuff to look like aliens for fear. Number two, they are lower astral realms beings with their nefarious, dastardly schemes. One of the schemes is to keep you in fear, to keep you dumbed down in fear. Because if any intelligent, higher intelligent being came in from another planet to help, your first thought, oh my God, it's evil. It has evil intentions. And this is why the movie depicts them. You know, you go back from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, aliens, evil aliens. The movies come out, it's a ploy to keep you dumbed down. The only people that can save you is the government. They sold you down the river years ago. Don't listen to them. The reason, again, my opinion, and from my experience, and I've seen some low astral beings, a couple, but I had my guide to look after me. Anyway, it's another story. One of the reasons why, again, I do believe this is happening is because since 1968, 69, the frequency of this planet has increased. Higher frequency, higher energies. This is what happened with the hippie movement in the late 60s. Some of them felt this frequency, and it was flower power, love everybody. So they was picking up on this energy then, and it got fantastic until the drugs came. That's when they put theirs. I believe again they put that there. But everybody was feeling this increase in energy, frequency was raising, and some people fit this where the hippies came from. So it was to love everybody. Ever since that time, there's lower astral realms, their energy is dark and low. Their bodies then could not withstand these frequencies. A deal was then made between the government and these aliens, low astral, that government gave them permission to take people at random in return for back engineering. That is my take, and I believe it's still happening today. So they sold you down the river anyway. So they abduct mainly for DNA to find other bodies to host, because their lower bodies are dispersing. They are breaking up. The high frequencies are breaking these lower bodies up. Eventually, they'll have to go. And I think that they can't find a suitable body for these frequencies, which is raising now and now again. Mother Earth will keep raising their frequency, and again, through her compassion, she's let them go really slowly, but one day she will be told to raise them, and she will, and we won't be here no more. So I believe, again, this low astral realm, they are physical. They can punch a hole into this world. It's been proved. I can go to many stories about this. They punch a hole, and they act as we are alien beings from another galaxy, another planet. They're not. Yes, they have fantastic technology. So as the other realms, spirit realms. All their scientists, for good, have great technology. But there are also scientists in the low realms, the nasty ones, the bad ones, have fantastic technology as well. If a weapon of great destruction is created in the low realms, it's not very long created in this realm. As above, so below. If any technology is created to help mankind and Mother Earth in the spirit realms, it's not very long for in this realm. So this thing about evil alien entities, evil aliens all everywhere, they come here to kill people, they're doing this, they're doing that. Yes, there is evil out there. I'm not saying there's no evil outside this planet and into the solar system. But believe me, when I say we are being well protected, if it wasn't for these higher beings, you won't be here now. I've heard some amazing stories from these people and other people as well. And I'd just like to say that thank my stars for these beings, for us to be still in here. So the low astral realms exist. There are 4 levels. The lowest level, you can't comprehend the evil and the power these have. Some can be more powerful than a white magician, than a great master. They have powerful energy and force fields protecting these. Great energy. And they do influence this realm.